This is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by taxbuddy.com. US market has fallen, but I would say it is down but not out. The only disturbing thing is that it is falling for the second consecutive day after falling so much on Friday. Today, Monday also it has fallen. US markets are still in a hangover. The US Fed chairman's statement, too much hawkish statement, so they are not able to digest, and people are like shorting. So, stock market in the short term is always about shorting and short covering, and long unwinding. But only in the long term, it's about the economy. So, when there is such a bad news, people know left, right, and center, they are shorting the market, and so they are not at all recovering. But at the same time, most of the Asian markets are higher. So they are just started ignoring the noise from US. Asian markets are higher. But however, Hong Kong and China are down. But anyway, for the last few weeks, I think even for last few months, China and Hong Kong, they are not in sync with the global markets. And probably zero COVID policy, China has gone for a severe lockdown, and then the housing bubble, when the entire world is increasing the interest rate and China is cutting the interest rate, so the China and Hong Kong, they are totally different thing. SGX Nifty is trading around 17,430. That's about 45 points more than where we closed yesterday. First, let me talk about good things about the market. Number one, today SGX Nifty hit a high of 17,444, which is higher than yesterday's high. I think yesterday Nifty future high was 17,437. SGX Nifty hit a point which is higher than yesterday's high. So opening above yesterday's high or opening below yesterday's low, they are all like technically considered as a significant. Though after the China market opened, SGX Nifty has come down, but still now it is only 10-15 point away from yesterday's high. So we are not opening around yesterday's low, we are opening around yesterday's high. So technically, that is a very good positive sign. That's number one. Number two, when we closed, the future was about 300 points down. On a close to close basis, it was down only 200 points. So that was about only one third of the recovery. In fact, during the middle of the day, the Dow almost recovered the entire loss. It was almost touching the flat line. But then during the last 1 hour, huge selling came. I think Nasdaq, S&P 500, and Dow, everything fell. Okay. So as I told you, any recovery, the people will be selling, at least for very, very short term. So market has to move significantly higher to scare these short sellers. So this is second good thing. And the third one, usually the FIAs, we used to sell like 3,000 crore, 4,000 crore. Yesterday, despite the second biggest fall, second biggest gap down opening in Indian market in the year 2022, there was hardly any institutional activities. And yesterday in the post-market report, I reported FIAs sold about 560 crore, which is very, very insignificant compared to the major news flow, the mayhem the market was seeing. And not only in cash market, in futures and options market also, there was not much of a shorting. I think they added about 11K shorts yesterday. So, like considering the magnitude of the news flow and fall, 11K shorts is nothing. Okay, and but it's always good that FIAs have some short positions. I think right now they are having about 66% short position, so which is slightly higher. So normally 55 to 65 is considered to be good range. So now they're slightly more bearish, But when the market moves higher, the short sellers will have to run for cover. They have to buy to contain their losses. So that is how the markets will shoot up. So shorting is always good. Okay, short creation only will lead to short covering. If there is no short creation, there will be no short covering. If there is no short covering, there is no sharp rally in the markets. So this is one. Okay. And coming back to stock specific, Reliance Industries was in focus so much that yesterday the AGM was, I would say, is a disappointment. But despite that, Reliance did not fall much. I think it fell hardly 1%. So even the market was down 2%, so Reliance fell only 1%. So despite disappointing AGM, so that shows some resilience in the stock price of Reliance. And of course, when the Nasdaq recovers, and IT stocks may recover, so TCS and Infosys, so they both have contributed so much for the downfall yesterday. And banking stocks did not fall much, I would say. And Kotak Bank has shot up so much recently, and so that outperformance is getting corrected. So yesterday it was only the Kotak Bank that contributed the most on the downside for Bank Nifty. Otherwise, usually this kind of market, people used to play with HDFC and HDFC Bank like anything. But yesterday they did not play with HDFC and HDFC Bank. So, so these are all some positive aspect, okay, for the market. So we may be down, but we may not be out. And one more good thing for option sellers, tomorrow is a trading holiday due to Ganesh Chaturthi. So we have one less trading day. But of course, I always say, don't be too happy with the local holidays, because when something happens in the world markets, we will keep looking at SGX Nifty. So anyway, we have only after today we have only one more trading session, and option premiums are still very good. I would say, I think 17,000 put option was trading around 30 rupees, and which is nearly 350 point away from yesterday's closing price in just two trading sessions. So why to talk about that? Look at the 17,800 put option, which was trading around 10 rupees, and which is very, very safe, which is about 500 point away from the current trading price. So with the US market, Fed is coming out with such a hockey stance, Nifty did not fall 250 point. How the Nifty is going to fall 250 point today and 250 point on Thursday. So these are all some safe bets, So I have sold 17,800 put option expiring for this week. So uh, as I told you, the put premiums are did not shoot up much. Okay, there was no spike. And coming back to the negative news, so the US market hangover is one negative news. And last 1 hour selling in US market. So, usually the last 1 hour price action is very, very important. So still, US market not in a mood to recover. Unless the mother market recovers, how other markets will recover. So even if there is recovery, so that will be sold into in other markets. So remember always, the mother market will have to recover for other markets to recover significantly. So mother market is struggling still. So traditionally, September month, used to be a very, very volatile month. So that is also giving some kind of jitterness. So other than that, for this month, I'm expecting Nifty to trade between 16,500 and 18,000. So let us talk specific news. Okay. So I would say once again, Reliance only. So, but do bull call spread, or bull put spread, you know. So sometimes markets may react late. I always say, just say for fun, if a child is alone playing on the ground and fell down, so it will not cry immediately. It will get up and walk to the mother, and then after seeing the mother, the child will start crying. So sometimes, though Reliance AGM, they did not announce timeline for Geo IPO or Reliance retail IPO. But what they talk about 5G, which is very, very impressive. Bharti Airtel market cap is 4 lakh crore, but Reliance is saying that they will be investing 2 lakh crore in 5G. So that's about half of Bharti's market cap. But sometimes I don't know whether to believe all these figures, Uh, but who knows? But definitely, Geo is the one, which has disturbed the, uh, what to say, it's called disruptive technology. So that has disrupted the entire telecom industry in India. So 5G also, so they may do the same thing. So sometimes the Reliance industry shares price may react a little late. But I would tell you, Reliance was in a same range with 1,000 rupees plus or minus 200 rupees for 10 years. Then it broke out in 2017 or 18, I don't know exactly. So it shot up 5 times. 1,000 rupees has gone to 5,000 rupees, but now it is trading around 2,500 because of 1:1 bonus. So 10 year it was flat, and the next 2 to 3 years it shot up 5 times. But again, for the last 1 year, I think it has been trading in a range. And as and when it breaks out, I think the next stop will be 5,000. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.